Hey guys, I'm Nick and welcome back to the channel. Or if you're new here, please don't forget to smash that subscribe button for all the latest Star Trek Discovery news on YouTube. Today I'm talking to you about the trailer for episode 4 of season 3 Discovery, and we're also going to have a look at the sneak peek from CBS on what we might expect in the 4th episode of Discovery. So let's get into it.
This mission could be a reminder that we are and always will be connected to something greater than ourselves.
Whatever happens out there, don't say anything annoyingly inspirational. That makes me nuts. Okay?
We have to take a time to measure what we have all accomplished.
You reminded us who we are to each other.
Certainly a lot of interesting shots there in that trailer for episode 4. It's going to be cool to see a bit more about the Trill Homeworld. We got a little bit of that in DS9 in the episode where Jadzia Dax went down to the planet and did some stuff with the pools of Makala, but obviously we're going to get a little bit more of that, it would seem, in this upcoming episode of Discovery. Now, seeing as how Adira has the memories of Admiral Senna Tal within her, but she can't access those memories because she's human and not Trill, I'm guessing that's the main reason for the voyage here to Trill, so they can somehow unlock those memories that she has inside her to get a bit more of a clue as to what's gone on with the Federation and Starfleet. And it looks like even Burnham takes a dip in the pools of Makala to communicate with the Trill. Looking at these two shots here of her being pulled under, no doubt by Trill symbionts communicating with her. Which is what I'm guessing this environment is, some sort of weird dreamlike state that they enter and communicate with the Trill symbionts whilst in the pools. Now I wonder if Admiral Senna Tal was a cellist, because if we zoom in very close on the eye of Adira here, I'm guessing she's having a vision of perhaps Admiral Tal, looking like he's playing an instrument resembling a cello. Now on a lighter note, it looks like the crew of the Discovery have taken a page out of Trip Tucker's book from Enterprise and have adopted the notion of movie night. Looks like the crew's gathering together here. We've got Linus passing Giorgio a carton of popcorn. It's a well-deserved bit of R&R for the crew. All right, so let's take a look at the sneak peek scene for episode 4, which kind of plays out a little bit similar to how the sneak peek played out from last week's episode, which was essentially a personal log from one of the crew. In the last episode, episode 3, we had a personal log from Michael Burnham talking about what she's been up to in the year before she reunited with the Discovery. In episode 4, we've got a personal log from Dr. Hugh Culber and a little bit of an analysis from him about what the crew's going through and how they're adjusting to life in the 32nd century. I'm going to tell you what Dr. Culber had to say in his personal log, and accompanied by all of the shots and so forth from that log. So it's going to be as close as we can get to showing you that sneak peek and still be within the realms of not breaching any kind of copyright issues with CBS or anything. So let's take a look at that. Medical Officer's Log Supplemental. Our trip to Earth was eye-opening. A reality check, such as reality is. It's starting to hit everyone just how little we have to hold on to. The personal moments we used to define ourselves. Birthdays. Anniversaries. Graduations. Funerals. We've jumped past all of them. They feel lost. Disconnected. I tell them, I've been alone. I've been lost. Both are survivable, and surviving can become living again. Then Dr. Culber asks Detmer, you know, if you ever need to talk, I'm around. And she says, I'm fine. But first, they have to accept help. For a crew of overachievers, that kind of vulnerability can be hard to hold. 5 words keep everyone going. When we find the Federation. It's become a mantra for the crew. In some cases, it seems to help. Well, it certainly looks like episode 4 has a lot to offer us. I'm really looking forward to seeing the Trill Homeworld, and I'm wondering, are we going to get to see a Dax? So there's been a little bit of speculation going around. I did a video on it a couple of months ago as to whether or not we might get to see who is the current proprietor or the current host of the Dax symbiont. let's wait and see. We might not. Discovery has a way of, sometimes fulfilling our wishes and sometimes not. But I'm sure it all will become clear in time. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video today, looking through the trailer and sneak peek for episode 4, Discovery Season 3. Please don't forget to subscribe, to like, to share, to comment, and to check out my merchandise and Patreon page to help support the channel where you can. That'll be fantastic. And I will see you guys next time for my next review.